Hi, welcome to Sean's Kitchen. For today's recipe, I'm going to take a pan and add 1 cup of water to it. After adding the water, I'm then going to let this boil on low flame. Once the water begins to boil, I'm then going to place a heatproof bowl on top of it. After placing a heatproof bowl on top of the pan, here I'm then going to add half cup of butter. Here I'm adding unsalted butter. And to the unsalted butter, here I'm then going to add an evenly divided portion of 50 grams of dark chocolate, which have been chopped, and 50 grams of chopped milk chocolate. I'm then going to mix all of this really well until this entire mixture has melted. Once the butter and chocolate have melted, I'm then going to keep this aside for about 10 minutes to let it cool down. Meanwhile, while the butter and the chocolate cools down, here I'm then going to take a bowl. And to this bowl, here I'm going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm then going to mix all of this really well. Post which you can then keep this aside. Here I'm then going to take another bowl, and to this I'm going to add 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of sugar. You can then beat this with a handheld mixer for about 4 to 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, here I'm then going to add the chocolate mixture, and along with that, 1.5 tablespoon of rum. Here I'm also going to add 1/4 teaspoon of rum extract. This is an optional step and you can choose to skip this. Here you can now continue to mix this for another 1 minute. After about 1 minute, here you can then add the flour mixture to it. Here you can then gently fold the flour mixture with the rest of the ingredients. After folding the entire mixture, you can then transfer this to a baking tray. Here you can then take the baking tray lined with parchment paper and divide the cookie dough. After placing all of the cookie dough, you can then sprinkle some chopped chocolate or chocolate chip cookies here. And after doing that, you can then place it in a preheated oven and bake it for 180 degrees Celsius for a period of 10 minutes.